like to travel and go with your paint equipment, and you particularly work in oils, which takes a bit to dry, plein air painter in oils, this is the solution for you today. I have found something that it started out as a solution for carrying wet paintings, and it's turned into something else. So I'll show you. I'm about to have a trip soon myself, and so I'm setting it up so that I can manage some wet boards while I'm away, a bit better than I was managing before. So it gives me that option. I'm painting more and more as I go, and I'm collecting more and more wet paintings. So this is a solution that doesn't cost an arm and a leg like some solutions do when you can find them. And let me show you. And make sure you watch to the end, because it has a second application that you can use in the studio on small paintings as well. Now, for painters that are travelling on the go, particularly plein air painters, there is limited solutions out there to transport your wet paintings. And often you need to DIY a solution. There are certain boxes that I've seen online that will accommodate a variety of canvases. However, they're incredibly expensive. So I saw this on Instagram and thought I would give it a go, and it actually works, and it's so simple. And some of you might even have this at home, so that you can just grab and make this for yourself. I had to buy the ingredients for this solution myself, but it wasn't that expensive. So let's get on with it, and I'll show you what I'm doing here. And I'm just about to go on a plein air trip, so I'll be taking this for a test run. So these are not my canvases, but this is just to illustrate some boards here. So in front of the camera, it's a little easier to film. So what we started with these paper clips, these drawing clips. Most of you would have seen these. They're pretty common. Now the size I've got here is 40 millimeters or 4 centimeters, which is just over 1.5 inches. Just over 1.5 inches, just so you know what size I'm using here. Now I bought these in bulk online. I bought them through eBay, I think. So I bought 40, but you only need at the most 20 to do this. So we'll pour them out. Now this is what we're going to create. This super duper clip, which can be extended for more or reduced for less boards. And the clip you see here, it just acts like one of these clips. If this was open like this to clip a board, and it'll clip a thicker board than that. But this one will clip multiple boards. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and 4. So I've got all of those boards. And then you use another one, which I haven't made them yet, to clip on the other side of the board, and you're able to hold all these boards away from each other. Now that's a fair bit along a wet painting, so you wouldn't clip it quite that far. You would have to hold it out like that, so it didn't impose on the wet painting too much. So they would be put in a little less, like that. It is a little bit fiddly. It's probably easier with bigger boards, but they're all being held apart from each other. So I'll show you how to make these clips, and it's pretty easy once you see it visually. So we need 5 clips to make one of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what we want to do is we want to remove this part of the clip from most of them. So all you do is you put them back up here, and they should just pull out like that. So you take these off. And of course you can always keep them if you think you may want to use these as different clips down the line. Okay, so I've got 3 for the middle, and these I'll end up taking one off, but I'll do that in a minute. So you get these 2 clips here, and you want to slide one into the other, one opposite to each other, like that. So you just hook it onto there, push it through, and clip it in like that. Then get the next one. Like that. There's 2. Then I need this one in here. So I'm just looking at it. I'll just take that clip out. And slide that into there. And then one goes that way, so we'll take that off. And slide that into there. And then I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. That was the clip I was going to do. This is a longer one. So if you want 1, 2, 3 boards, you go like that. Or you just keep adding more. This should be the 4th one. It's got to be an uneven amount by looks. Go again. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to do that large clip. So now I can grab these boards and clip them one by one, like that. And hold them apart. Hang on. Hold them apart. Now I'm going to take mine down from 7 to 5 because I actually only wanted 5, because as you can see the middle ones slide in a bit further, and the more you got, the more of a bend you've got on them. Oops. It's more difficult, as you can see. See, those ones are going in further, which if that doesn't bother you, not worried about that upsetting the paint, that's fine. You can still support 4 boards, but I think to take out 2 and slide, take that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, hang on, that's 5. Take out 2 and put that in there, just to have that amount. Swap those out. Is better. 1, 2, 3. So 3 is not imposing so much on the board. And then you could also, you could make several of them. and you could get a rope and wrap it round, or a strap and wrap it round this side if you have big boards you don't want sliding in and out. But basically that will keep them separated and give them a chance to dry, and by the time they're dry you'll have room for more anyhow. So lots of clips, you can make several of them, but you only need 20 to do a 3 board separator. So I hope that's helpful to someone. I thought it was pretty nifty, and I'm going to take it with me on my trip. Even small paintings would probably just sit like that and dry without the other side as a stand. So this setup, I could, as long as you can't leave this clip there, you'd have to clip it up, but you could make a really long one, very long one, and just add your boards into them and have a whole lot just sitting upright as a stand in your caravan or whatever else you're away in. And that's another solution. That's it, holding an 8 by 8 inch board. So if it was longer, it'd be even more stable. Traveling with your paints is such a wonderful experience. So if you have something that's practical and compact to take with you to manage your paints and your finished works, it makes the experience so much more enjoyable. It's practical even for a day trip, but especially for a longer trip where you're away for a period of time and accruing works as you go. If you've got some great ideas or want to share how the setup that you have, leave the comments in below. And of course, I appreciate those who like, comment, subscribe and share. I'm grateful for you all. Thanks for watching and happy painting.